What's happening? What it is? What it do? What's up? Don't shut up. Yes, we in the building. It is another beautiful grand day of the rising sun on a gloomy day. No, I'm saying you gotta switch that up. The sun is out and it is a grand day, and it is a rising sun. It's just not visible. Yeah. So we out here enjoying this beautiful, misty, gloomy day. Um, I'm assuming that it had a little bit of rain, or this is just the sleet from the weather, and you know what I'm saying, science shit. So yeah, I just wanted to basically come on here and bless y'all real quick. Um, I hope your day is going grand. Even though it's starting, some of us were up at like 4 a.m. Some of us was up at like 6 a.m. The grind don't stop, man. The grind don't stop. So, you know, um, I wish you guys peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance in your journey in life. And I see you guys being, doing, having all the good you desire. And we just want to take a moment to, take in this glorious day, man. And it's not even too cold outside either. That's the good part about it. Like, you can appreciate this like cool, mistful day. It's a glorious day, man. Super glorious. But overall, guys, today's message has been pre-planned. I'm waiting for the wifey to come through with the teas. I'm over here watching the birds. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you 70? I don't even have to wait until 70. I can bird watch now. I don't know if you guys know anything about the Blue Jays and the Red Robins, but ever since a kid, man, them Blue Jays and Red Robins have been. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Fred in the building. Thanks, Fred, man. Um, but yeah, man, I was just appreciating this day, man. Waking up. It is a grand day of the rising sun on a gloomy day. It is not as cold as it was yesterday, which is a blessing. But you know, I know y'all can hear them birds, man. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, man. I just hope you guys are having an awesome day. We already pre-planned our message for today, and we're gonna be getting it in a minute as soon as the wifey comes in, bringing the teas and stuff. It says, "Hi, beautiful person. What are we talking about?" Yes. We got a message for today, and it's gonna be pretty deep. But overall, the opening of this whole conversation was just basically blessing this day and just acknowledging, you know, we got another day, man. Like, it's another day, and just humbling us and myself that it's good, man. It's good. I would rather have another day than you know it coming to a cease moment. So shout outs to everybody who dropping in. Shout outs to everybody who's commenting. Shout outs to all y'all who's giving the love. Shout outs to all my people that's out there. Y'all, I wish you guys peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance in your journey in life. And I see y'all being, doing, having all the good you desire. Why do I say this every time I come on, man? How often do we get people to really bless on our lives? How often people actually, you know, look beyond what people may say or what people may think to do that? You're welcome. And I also understand that law of attraction. If I push out what I want and desire for myself and what I desire for others, it will reflect back to me through others. But I have to be the leading example of that first. And so I say that because my intentions is to surround myself around like-minded individuals. Why not bless people even if I don't know them? I do want to see the best for a lot of people. And I want people to see the best for me. And I want them to say it. I don't want them just to think it. There's a difference. Now, it's a difference when my mom say, I see you being, doing, having all the good you desire. It hit different. It's a difference when I see a random associate who says, yo, man, I've been seeing what you're doing, man. I see you being, doing, having all the good you desire. It's like, damn, I got to take a moment to sit back and, like, take that in. Like, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you actually taking the time to...
Hey, everybody. Why is it so looking like that?
The gloomy aspect? Oh, yeah, you got to wipe it.
Yay! Wow. Magic. That was magic.
But I was telling them, I ain't got into the message today. Oh, you left the thingamajigger?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
You want me to go get it?
It's okay, it's right here.
All right. I was gonna ask you to.
It's not cold, actually.
No, it's not. I was gonna ask you if you can get my lip balm, or if you got lip balm.
Where's it at?
It's sitting there. So you got lip balm? You ain't got no lip balm? She don't got no lip balm, bro. I need the lip balm. Yeah, man, I was just basically, I'm gonna tell her when she get in, cause she gonna ask me, yo. She gonna be like, what we talking about? I mean, she know what we talking about, but she mean like currently right now what we talking about. Yeah, man. But I feel like, man, it's a blessing, bro, to have people do that shit. I feel like it's a major blessing for people to bless on your life. Yay, live. Oh, she done brought me the Vaseline. It's all right.
Yeah, it's good for your lips.
Vaseline to do it.
Look good.
Shit, I think my whole face.
I thought it was cold. I saw the way it was.
So I was talking about the best part of people blessing on you, and why I always say like peace, blessings, prosperity, and sexual abundance for people, and I see them being, doing, having. And I was saying that, long story short, that I say these things because I am sending it out into the universe that that's the type of people we want to surround ourselves around, and the type of people we are reflecting on, you know what I'm saying, and then who doesn't, you know. When you take the time to actually bless on somebody's life, how much of an impact it is, you know?
Love it.
And yeah, that's how I was kind of opening up this whole convo. Told them that we had something to talk to them about today.
Yes, we do. Every day.
You want to slide on that?
Yes. That's right here. Today we're talking about distractions destroys your destiny.
Oh my God. Bird, what is that? Squirrel. Oh my God.
That is going to be our title for today. Distraction destroys your destiny.
What up, homie?
Yeah.
It says, I used to. I haven't in a very, very good minute, man. I think it's been about a year or maybe a year and 6 months or something like that now. Yeah. Okay. And it says, do you remember you so? Bruh.
I remember you sold me before.
Bruh. You early in the AM wildin'. Never have I ever. And the other stuff I was doing, I'm sure you would not be sane.
Alex, hello. I'm from Brazil.
What up, though?
Brazil. Y'all married? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Can you tell me hello, Brazil, please?
What up, though? Hello, Brazil in the building.
What's happening? What's happening in Brazil right now?
Guys, remind.
Okay, let's get in. So you guys remind.
Peaches and Herb.
Okay.
I love it. I don't know what that means, but I love it. It looks like he definitely is his. That was wow, my guy. No Diddy stuff over here, man. No Diddy stuff. No Diddy stuff. You need that baby oil though? I give you some baby oil. All right.
Okay, let's
get into it. Can't get distracted. See, look, what's the message today again? Distractions.
Destroys your destiny.
Distractions destroy. You talk about clapping cheeks. Distractions destroy your destiny. You out here wilding. Out here wilding in the AM. All right, get into it. Now we can't focus on these people.
The first number one is distraction destroys your destiny.
Yeah.
And it weakens your vision.
Weakens your vision.
Yes.
So the vision, as an example, the vision was to come on here and talk about what we're talking about now. Now, what could be a distraction is
Alex.
Reading every single individual comment.
Right,
which will take us off the vision that we pre-planned when we got on here. Right? It's okay to take time once we are finished with the message to read the messages. Why? Because Distraction, where attention goes, energy flows,
Exactly.
right? And so if you gather momentum on what you're talking about, keep the momentum until the
Yeah.
momentum let it rides, you know? You guys are not on here just to watch us go, gang, 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 you know what I'm saying? We got to have a message of the day, and we're not on here just to read comments, because then
Yeah.
I'll be left, right, up,
Oh,
down,
yes.
motionals here and all that
Yes.
stuff.
That's true.
So it weakens your vision. This is
Distractions blur your focus and makes it harder to see the bigger picture.
mm,
When you lose sight of your vision, it becomes easier to settle for less than your true potential.
mm. Okay, so for instance,
Yes,
man,
we are,
yes, we are.
Derek.
I don't know, but for instance,
Yes, we, I
vision.
don't know.
Vision is everything, man. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes when I meet people and I have a longer conversation than I expected, um, I ask moving questions. I don't really do the once we didn't go, hey, hi, how are you doing, all that stuff, and you still talking to me. It's like, okay, now I have to be the conductor of this conversation now. I
Yeah.
have to start asking meaningful questions, because now I'm not trying to have bullshit conversation. You're wasting my time at this point if we're not diving deep,
Yeah.
right?
Grand
And I get
Rising.
that some people are like, "Oh, you going too deep." Nah, man, you going too shallow. That's what you is. You afraid of the deep blue seas. No, low
Right.
key, I'm afraid of deep blue seas too, bro. I'm talking about the real ones.
The real people.
Talking about the real ones, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like the deep blue seas like that.
No, not brother and sister, but wife and husband.
You want to do it? If you like it, then you should. All right. Yeah, but I feel like staying on a mission. For instance, me as an artist, as a dancer, as a husband, as a father, as a business owner, as a coach, um, as a as a brand maker, as a son, as a all these labels and all these titles um, comes with them each having a vision,
Yeah.
right? And me sitting down, being intimate with myself to understand what I desire for each title and what I see longevity wise is the aspect of knowing what my vision is, knowing how I want to be and what I want to see myself be and do and having all the good that I desire. And what does
Mm,
that look like?
yeah.
I feel like you want anything to say on this one?
Um, Distraction destroys your destiny. It weakens your vision. I feel like I've seen it happen to me. Um,
Yeah.
in my days of alcohol, it happened, and it was kind of, pulling me away from the vision. It was pulling me away from what I wanted to do, because I would wake up the next morning and not want to do anything,
Yeah.
and forgot about what I did, or, go out and, do all the type of things that I wasn't supposed to be doing at that point, because I had a bigger vision than where I wanted to change my life so bad. So I shouldn't have done that. I was supposed to, but hey, we learn from our lessons. So
Mm.
I wouldn't say that I shouldn't have. I
Yeah.
mean, I was supposed to, so that I know that this is not the way for me. This
Yeah.
is the way for me. I feel like there are things, and there are people too who are going to distract you and take you out of your vision. Because for me, I would say it was my job. No offense, but it was where I was working. It was the type of environment.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would be able to say no. Sometimes I would be so distracted that I can't say no.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wanted to acknowledge Holy Mindset TV says, I'm back. Did you miss me? Yes, I think.
Yes, I
And
think
then I want to not mess his name up, but it's Tyrone. What? Taiwan, Tyrone.
it has a RO, so I think it's Tyrone.
I think it's Tyrone too.
Yeah.
Tyrone Biggs. He
Uh-huh.
says, "Go deep. I love the spiritual realm." Exactly, man. Me too, honestly. But I do realize that even having a spiritual conversation, a lot of times, I don't know if you guys have noticed that if I have a
What's up?
spiritual
Welcome,
conversation for a
Canada.
very long time and we like going deep, I start to get kind of
Ah, thank you,
like a tired feeling.
Derek.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
know that this is the end of the conversation now. I'm like I'm satisfied. Like okay,
Yeah.
I've moved the needle a little bit further. We've got to the point now. It's mainly at this point. It's just execution, action. Now you know. Now what do you do? And so I feel like that's
Right.
what that is a lot of the times. You all right, babe?
Yeah, I'm good. Why? Because I'm moving a lot. It's
Yeah.
the thing that I'm holding. I don't like
Oh,
holding the tablet.
we gotta get a stand for it then, for
Yeah.
you.
The big one, the long one,
Uh-huh.
because we do already have a stand.
Yeah, show me what the United States looks like, please. I really want to. Yeah.
United
Whoa,
States
whoa.
looks like
Oh, you ain't
this.
turning nothing.
It looks like this.
It looks
Trees.
like this. mm,
Okay, so let's
have
go.
you
Let's
ever
go up
come
to
to
number
Brazil?
two, babe.
Okay, I will. I love the child. And thank
It's
you.
a girl.
She's a girl.
I couldn't get into your profile picture. Try again.
Anyways, okay, moving on.
Okay.
Number two is open the doors to
It
regret.
opens the doors to regret. So if you have distractions that will destroy your destiny, it will open the doors it will open the doors to regrets. Okay,
Mm,
so giving into distractions often leads to missed opportunities over time. This can create a sense of regret for what could have been achieved if you had stayed focused.
mm. Do you have any close like encounters with this one?
Not really, but I think I do understand it in terms of like if you open doors, so if you allow distractions into you need to know that since I'm focusing on my goal, this is what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
and this is where I'm going to stay at. This is what I'm going to keep doing, and this is what I want to do, and that will help you to remove the distractions. If someone says, "Hey, let's do this," you're like, "Hey, no, I can't do that because
Mm,
I got goals. It's 2025. Let's go."
mm-hmm.
So I think I would say that. So if you don't open the doors will remain closed, and you will achieve your goals.
So I was searching in my mind's eye um, situations that occurred in my lifetime where I was given a distraction often, and it led me to miss out on opportunities. And I would only associate this at point in times when, um, per se, I was at that time I was scheduled to work at the investor. I call it an investor, right? I was scheduled to work at the investor at a certain time frame, and it was around a certain time frame where there was a dance battle per se, and
Yeah.
you know, it started at the time when I was scheduled, right? And maybe it started at like 8 and I got off at like 10 or something like that. I feel like that was a distraction for me and my own personal reasons. Like I could have called off.
Derek.
Um, but I was thinking about a place of lack. I was operating from a place of lack, which was, well, my check gonna be short, blah blah blah, and there's things like that. And
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? More of coming from a place of lack.
yeah.
Um, and I missed out on opportunities because I missed out on relationships. I missed out on
Hmm.
um, um, gig opportunities. I missed out
Happy
on
New Year,
even
Derek.
my presence being known,
Yeah.
you know, in that moment in time.
Yeah.
And so when I started to understand once I stopped working for like 4 years, guys, and I was actually pursuing my goal and aspiration and dream, time became non-existence in a way. It was more of a delegation of your free time now,
Yeah.
more than I have a place to be right now. I'm scheduled at this time. I only get to work from then
Hey,
to
thank
this
you, Fred.
and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So it, I was like, what is that? it opened up it opened up my senses and my awareness to this, right? And I feel like that's the best place I can acknowledge that.
Associate that with.
Yeah, when it comes
Mm,
to like distractions, I'm not really keen and fond on people like, hey, come do
being
this, and I know
distracted.
I got to do
Yeah.
this. No, not so per se, but that was one because the job is kind of like that too. You miss out on a
Yeah.
lot of opportunities. Us says, let me subscribe. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
subscribing.
subscribing.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
subscribing.
subscribing. When I first opened up, one of the guys was like, "Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing."
Really? Today?
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
did
forgot
it
his name.
yesterday too.
He says, JC, but I ain't saying what's up. I mean, okay. Says, well, for me, you have to go real deep. Are you familiar with the color code? No, I'm not familiar with the color code. Definitely give me more emphasis on that one. I'm intrigued now. Color code.
Color code.
Um, while you get that together, I'm going to move to the next point, um, creates
It
a.
creates a cycle of procrastination. It does.
So
Procrastination is part of a huge distraction.
yeah,
A very huge, because it happens and you don't see it, but you make excuses instead of like, um, this is, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be sitting down here right now and
yeah,
watching TV, but you're like, I need to rest. Or you're like,
hmm,
I'm gonna watch just one episode. So it's like it's a distraction. It's a huge distraction that nobody sees, but it happens to everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, for me,
Mm-hmm.
um, distraction is literally momentum for me. Um, I one of the words that I replace when dealing with distraction is execute.
Mm.
I feel like execute is a very good word because the emphasis on executing means that I'm getting this shit done now, right? And if I'm giving orders, I want somebody to execute on the order,
Yeah.
right? And so I take that word so literal when it comes to getting it done. It's like, who's gonna do it? I gotta get shit done, right? It's just don't disrespect the Lord
I think
like that.
what's up? I think that's sub means, right?
Hmm.
What's up, CJ? Hi.
Yeah, man.
No one has seen God at any time. Okay, John chapter 1:18. No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son who is in the
Bosom,
bosom of the
bosom,
Father,
the
he
bosom of the Father.
has declared him.
Hmm.
Is that the color? Oh, that's John. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
John.
that's John. Oh
Hmm.
my God. Welcome back.
John,
I'm like, who's this now?
John, be on it. It says distractions fuel procrastination. If you can stay control in your awareness of not being distracted,
Mm-hmm.
right? This is where I found out that meditation was real for me on my journey, and
Yeah.
my first time ever implementing meditation on my journey and having some alone time, going outside, finding this little area that, you know, um, that I chose to meditate. Got me my prayer beads. I ain't got them on right now, but I had my prayer beads at the time, and I had studied on how to use the prayer beads, the mantras,
Yeah.
right? And so at this time, my first meditation practice involved me counting from 100 to 0.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I got to 0, I would restart over from 30 and then go back to 0. And then that was the end of my meditation practice.
Yeah.
And I would notice how my mind in the midst of, even because I was like at 60 something from 100, because you count downwards. So 100, 99, 98, so on and so forth. And I about around 60, this is when my mind started to go. Right? And I remember the first time I was like, man, damn, I'm supposed to be counting. Right? And I had to bring my
I'm gonna
awareness back
add
to the
all
number.
comments.
I was gone so long. I wouldn't say it was a long time, but I was going so long that the number where I was at and where I left off was blurry. I was like, I was in the 60s somewhere. And I finally gave up. I was like, okay, we're just gonna start from 60 something. And we're gonna go down from 60. This is
Yeah.
where, right? And so it gave me an enlightenment on next time I get into this practice, don't go too far away too long, because I don't want to forget the number that I was on. So it gave me a drive, and it also made me focus more on how long I was distracted for. So it made me tune into how present I am in the now, you know what I'm saying? And not just
Yeah.
letting my mind drift off with no leash. You know,
Mm.
I don't want my dog to go and run in the street, right? So I either got to train a dog to walk by my side or have a damn leash on him, right?
Mm.
So it's the same for the mind. And so that was what I was doing. And I was training, and I got so good to where just persistence and consistency came coming back, coming back, coming back.
Yeah.
I noticed, and it was impressing me. It was impressing me that I was noticing myself stay on track of the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so that was one of the most insightful things that I would say. Distractions
Nice.
fuel procrastination. You get distracted, you procrastinate on the duty, on the job, on what you're supposed to be getting done.
Yeah. On your
Causing date.
vision.
You want to finish this part?
Uh, Causing delays in pursuing your goals. Breaking free from this cycle requires discipline and a clear commitment to your purpose.
Um, I would say the goal at that time was to finish. And the goal at that time was to finish in a way that my attention span would stay focused on the goal. And the goal was to get through the meditation and
Mm-hmm.
counting and just staying focused on the count. 100,
Yeah.
30, so 29. And I was doing it like 30,
30.
29, 28, 27, right? And
Yeah.
I
Let
got,
me see that.
at this moment, huh?
Let me see that.
At this time, I was focusing on keeping the tempo, and then breathing and keeping my eyes closed and
Yeah.
counting the beads as I was going, right? And so it was at that time, it was a good journey, man. It was a good journey. And then I evolved from counting to breathing because I could maintain my center of focus much more longer than I
Yeah.
was able to then. And it wasn't putting my mind on a training regimen, right? Don't
Okay,
let the
Derek.
mind run free. Don't let the monkey do whatever the monkey wants to do. You
Yeah.
tell the monkey to down when you want to down.
Told the monkey.
uh,
Okay, so I wanted to align distraction destroys your destiny by giving you the positive points, 3 positive points that replaces the 3 points that we just said, which
yeah,
is the first one was it weakens your vision. The second one was it opens the doors to regret.
right.
And then the third one is creating a cycle. It creates a cycle for
Procrastination.
procrastination.
Yeah.
So the first one,
For weakens your vision,
it weakens your vision. So you need to sharpen your vision.
sharpen your vision.
Yes, you need to make sure that you stay on your plan.
Mm-hmm.
Stay on the vision. Focus on the vision. Yeah, focus on your vision. And you can change the plan, but make sure that you follow the plan as well.
The
And then,
structures, wait, before that,
okay.
the structures for your sharpening your vision is what we learned in school, which is the who, what, where, and why,
Yeah.
right? Why do you want to do it? Who do you want to do it with? What do you want to do? And where you want to be,
Yeah.
right? And to ask yourself those questions allows you to know yourself. Man, it ain't no point to be sitting here trying to have a relationship with somebody else and you ain't even did that stuff yourself, man. You
Yeah.
understand, like, having a boring ass relationship? Yes, intimately wise, yeah, all that stuff, but that shit gets old. What else do you have in common
Yeah.
after we done did the do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else is there? Like, oh, you gonna kick rocks? Like how long does that last, right?
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily even want to surround yourself around those type of people, man. Look, I'm speaking to my younger self, all right? I ain't speaking to you. I'm speaking to my younger self. It's like, there's a lot of things that at the point in time, it was hot. It was hot on the menu, yo. So, sharpen your focus. Understand what you want. Ask
Yeah.
these questions. Take the time, right? Time, man. Take the time.
Take your time.
Take the
No
time.
rush.
Yeah, she
Okay,
said
so
take-
number 2 it was it opens the doors to regret.
Regret.
So that leads the positive point is leads to fulfillment. Okay, so if you sharpen your vision, it will lead you to fulfillment because you are literally concentrating and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Staying focused allows you to seize opportunities, leading to a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction.
our audience.
That's so cute. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
They literally just came over here and was like,
Okay,
yo,
and
we
then
listen.
number three, which was it creates a cycle of procrastination. The positive point is it establish establish
Yeah.
a cycle of productivity. Maintaining focus fosters discipline, helping you achieve your goals effectively. I'm kidding. Efficiently and effectively.
I wanted to shine light on the leads to fulfillment by sharpening your vision. Sharpening your vision leads to joy first. Fulfillment comes as you are along the journey.
Walking the journey.
You have to get from, when we watch those cartoons and stuff like that when we was growing up, and even Dora the Explorer, right? Dora the Explorer, I'm just going to use this as a reference, right? She had a map. She was at one end of the map. She had to go through obstacles
Yeah.
to get to the other end of the map, which was, as your old, cartoons, pirate ships, the map and the treasure, so on and
Yeah.
so forth, right?
Happy New Year, Enoch.
And so the fulfillment comes as you're along the journey, knocking down
Grand Rising to you.
each component, each unit, each segue, each session,
Yeah.
right? And that's where you get the fulfillment. But the fulfillment only really comes because you are aware of the direction of where you're going.
Yeah, that's true.
Booking a trip to one of your biggest vision trips, right? It's like, okay, we're gonna do this, right? You book that trip. I remember the first time I wanted to go to Disney World, and that right there in itself, my wife is really
They
trying.
disappeared.
They gone. Someone's like, no, and they was like, we
Yeah.
out. Y'all should not. I
Okay.
wasn't supposed to do that. Anyways, the fulfillment came closer to the end. Once I had triumphed over it, once I had did it, once I had experienced it, it was like, yo, that was fire.
Yeah.
Like even the whole build up to get to the destination was great, but it was leading me to the joy and the anticipation of the vision that was once in my mind now coming to fruition.
Right.
Right. And so I just wanted to kind of elaborate on that and speak on that sharpening your vision leads to overall something they said.
It leads to fulfillment.
Yeah, the fulfillment aspect.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the fulfillment aspect. Yeah, leads to fulfillment. And then establishing a cycle of productivity. The establishing cycle of productivity aligns with, like I said, the Dora the Explorer map, which is the productivity was going from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. The to-do list for today to get to step 1, the to-do list for tomorrow to get to step 2, the to-do
Right.
list for the next day to get to step 3.
Right.
Whether if it takes you a week to get to step 3 or it takes you a week to get to step 2, because your to-do list for step 1 allows is a counterpart of 6 components or 7 components. But the moral of the story is that you're knocking each component down within step 1 to get to step 2, which
Yeah.
at the next week, which is the second week, allows you to get to step 2. And then you create a to-do
One
list.
step at a time.
One step at a time, right? And that's the productivity in it, right? How to get better, how to create more momentum, how to execute more, how to get the experience. So therefore, when you get and encounter other experiences that are allowing you to go to the next goal, once you complete that old goal and get
Yeah.
the fulfillment for that, you are now understanding like, oh, okay, I remember from the last one, I can move this way, move that way, and I just
Right.
get much faster and better with executing every goal and aspiration that come my way.
I love it.
So with that being said, I think I've had all I need to say on that perspective there, my friends. You want to share something?
I wanted to share something I learned this
Yeah.
morning.
Sure.
It was pretty much about the 3 P's, but I can't really share this whole entire thing. But so it was about resistant. Like if you have resistant, I just wanted to share because I thought it was cool that it aligns with the 3P situation, which is the 3Ps were perspective, pivot, and purpose. So resilient is built with three main ingredients, which is perspective, pivot, and purpose. I learned it this morning, and when I, get to know more or get more information, I'll come back and let you guys know
The three
what I
P's is
have discovered.
perspective, pivot.
Perspective, pivot, and a little potential. Did I say yeah? And potential.
I know what pivot is. I know what perspective
No,
is.
purpose, not potential.
Oh, purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where you would put it at.
Yeah.
Perspective.
It's perspective, pivot, and purpose.
The pivot
was
is
cool.
basically recalibrate.
Recalibrate.
Yeah, recalibrating is basically reassessing oneself. If the method or whatever the case may be, or if a distraction comes in your
We're
way.
not drinking coffee.
Yeah, we're drinking tea, guys. If a distraction comes your way or something just pops up where it was unexpected, you having the ability to be able to pivot. And, you can use this analogy in boxing
Yeah.
or in martial arts. You throw a jab. If you're able to pivot to change the angle, to change the perspective, to then strike at a certain, in a certain angle,
What a way.
this allows you to change the whole narrative and change the whole game, because your opponent is not necessarily expecting you to dodge it, and then also change your body direction, or change the angle of your stance, right? Because changing the angle of your stance now leaves your opponent guessing what is coming next.
You're complimenting your cup.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to the Batman cup. Because I am the Batman.
I say, but the Hulk is the man.
You know what? You ain't gonna be disrespecting Batman like that. All right.
But he did say it's fly.
I'm talking.
And then you raise it by saying but. You raise the whole
One day I'll show you guys my
drawing.
my drawing
that
of
would be so cute.
the Hawk versus Superman. It's super big. It's really, really big.
It's huge.
I'm seeking for a frame right now.
Well,
Well, I feel like that's our message for today. And let me see, we got white cute couple. Alrighty.
what a cute couple. Thank you.
And it says, where did you
get your cup?
I got it from, oh man, I was about to say it.
Hobby Lobby?
I was about to say it.
You were about to say it?
I was about to say it.
Why you don't want to say it?
I was about to say what I shouldn't be saying.
Oh, you're about
was,
to say bad stuff.
Uh-huh. I got
Hobby
the cup. I didn't get the cup from Hobby Lobby.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. Yes, we are married.
I got the cup. Somebody asked that question twice. It's the same guy.
Really?
Yes.
Bro,
See it?
we married, okay? Should we write it on our faces?
Married. Every time we get over here, married. You guys really
Don't
take the
hate,
time
bro,
to
that
actually
ain't
put that on your
gonna
forehead.
come out you. What? Okay. I think the cup,
English is like
so perfect. Both of you are so sweet. Thank
Aw,
you.
thank you
Hugs
very
to
much.
you too, Lillian.
hugs. Where's the kid at? What the
Her
hell?
sleeping.
Why are you focusing on the kid?
Stop.
I'm just like,
People like kids.
all right.
I like kids too.
Just kidding. Hating on Hawk? Nah, man. Hawk is a. Yo, did you see the new trailer for what is that? Captain America or something like that? I think it's Captain America. I think it's Captain America. But they got the Red Hawk. They got the Red Hawk on deck. I was like, oh, they only show me like
Where's
quick.
the kids at? They sleeping. They wake up at 9. It's 8:50.
Where's your kids at?
Where are your kids?
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, Hawk, this is the GOAT, and this message of the day was brought to you by PBS Kids. I'm just like, just kidding.
You're crazy.
Brought to you
Okay,
live,
guys,
live and direct.
It was fun while we were here.
All right, guys.
So
Peace, blessings, prosperity.
love
And
y'all.
why is my wife's face halfway cut off,
I
guys?
don't know.
All right, peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance in your journey in life.
Hey, yo.
Won't you
Thank
kiss
you
your wife?
for have a good day.
Hey,
You too.
Salma back in the
I subscribe.
building.
Yay. Thank
All
you
right,
for
subscribing.
subscribing.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
subscribing.
subscribing.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
subscribing.
subscribing.
Yo, you guys, make sure you have a lovely day, and we will be back at this on Monday. As we usually say, Happy New Year's, and we also have a video.
Coming
Or
out
we had
today.
actually have go watch our next video.
Coming
That's
out
what.
today, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming out in a minute.
No. Go watch our next video. The one that already got dropped earlier today, and the ones that got dropped yesterday and
All our
early last night.
videos. Okay. Kiss your wife. Candle.
No. Anyways, I subscribe to the channel. All right, guys. I appreciate you so much, and you guys make sure you have a lovely day.
We love y'all.
Go
See y'all
for
on
it.
Monday.
Yep.
Same time, same place.
Yep.
8 a.m. Central to 9.
Thank you
Later.
so much. Later, Gators. After Wild Crocodiles. Catch you on the flip side.
Hi, Derek.
Shaka Zulu Zulu Zulu.
Uh-uh.
Maka Muku Muku Muku.